What's poppin', my beautiful people? So I'm about to make this right here. This is gonna be my new box that I'm gonna use to hold my cardboard holders and stuff. And when I got me some 6 2x3s, so I'm gonna try to build that out. So right now we're gonna make the first 3 cuts, which is these 3 long ones right here at 71 inches, and then we're gonna try to do the math on that after we do. So this is where I'm at right now, shorty, setting up everything, and then tomorrow I'm gonna take it to school and build it up. So right now, about to do the darn thing, you dig? Let's get it, let's get it.
I started out by cutting out 3 71-inch pieces, then followed by 5 24-inch pieces to be used for the base support. I then cut these 2 boards into 35 by 26-inch pieces to be used for the baseboard. I even cut out the notches where the standing rails would go. The height of the standing rails was 24 inches. Once all my cuts were completed, I took all the pieces to my classroom to where I would commence my building of my project. The pre-cuts made it so much easier to construct the project. I also pre-drilled the pilot holes so that I wouldn't split the wood when I started using screws.
So I went to the dumpster and got my old thing back. I'm gonna use these tires, recycle them, to use them on here once I finish with that. I cut those boards out to use at this bottom, but I decided these in here are thicker. So I'm about to take this thing apart and recycle some of the parts on here, especially the tires and the bottom for this, maybe even some of the sides, maybe, just maybe. You know, and use it. I broke this whole thing down. Yes, I did. So these are my wheels, and I decided I'm gonna use the bottom of that one and some of the frames on that one to make it sturdier. So we're about to cut these little pieces out. And once we cut them out, should give it a all up in there.
I'm glad I decided to recycle the shelving from the old rolling cart. It gave the base much more sturdiness and durability. Once all the cuts were made and fitments were placed to make sure that it actually fit in place, I then used liquid nail to adhere to the boards, and also use some screws to make sure that it never comes out of place. Also added some side panels just in case the cardboard was too short, it wouldn't fall out. I followed that up with some back panels as well. Once I finished constructing the top part, it was now time to add cycled wheels. Make sure we put enough screws so that it never comes out. After that, I decided to sand it down before I started painting, just to make sure that there was no splinters, and also whatever smooth surfaces could adhere the paint better. Went over it with 2 coats of this gray paint to match all the other furniture that the Art of Education University had painted for the makeover. Chose to use white paint for the back panels to match the new room look color that they had painted in there. And this is what the final product looked like along with the cardboard. Easy to move. The original one, yes, it was good, but I couldn't move it. So this new build allows for easy cleaning and easy transport.